quack of all, though, is like... Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and apparently you guys like Pokemon Pinball. I did not expect the last episode, you know, where I wasn't on mic or on screen to do so well, but hopefully you'll also enjoy it if I'm here. You know, you can hear and see me. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't know what I wanted to play, and this is it's a really good game for me for just when I don't know what else to play, because I mean, theoretically at this point, right, I just finished Penny, more or less, you know, a few stream VODs notwithstanding, and you know, we've got our Zet rolling right now. So theoretically, I should be like either starting a new series or going back to one that I've done before. But nothing I had in my list really sounded appealing in terms of what I wanted to record. So yeah, here we are, I guess. Because yeah, I can figure it out later if I record some episodes of this first. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do some Pokemon Pinball for now. It's a nice chill game, you know. I can kind of just talk about whatever while I'm doing it. I don't really have to do a lot of thinking, which is neat. Lord knows thinking is hard. We don't like that. We don't like to have to think, right? So we play a game to not think. Yeah. Sometimes. I will say, unfortunately, this is Pokemon related, actually. I can kinda, maybe this will change as I change my habits, but I can kinda feel my interest in the Pokemon TCG waning. Because as of this recording, I just did a stream of Pokemon TCG because the ranked ladder was ending, and on the live version, the online version, the rank ladder was ending, and I was like, oh, I wanna see if I can hit Master League. But it got to a point where, like, I was losing pretty consistently. Like, I went on a decently long loss streak, and I'm not one to usually give up when stuff like that happens. But it's like, the whole reason I was playing the deck I was playing was because, you know, prior to that, it had been winning. I was like, okay, so this is the deck I'm going to use to climb the rank ladder. And then when it's just not winning anymore, it's like, what's the point? Because I generally, in card games, I generally don't like to just stick with the same deck and play it until, you know, the heat death of the universe. What I like to do in card games is I like to build several decks, or maybe even several dozen, and just, like, see how it works. Like, see how they work. See what I can make that, you know, not everyone is playing and might actually be viable, you know, that can actually win some games or at least do something interesting. And, like, the deck I've been running isn't terribly uninteresting. It's just, I've played it so much. So much. It's pretty much all I've been playing for probably the past month. Yeah. So it's worn thin on me, I suppose. Which is unfortunate. because I really did like that deck originally, but it's like, not a huge fan anymore, you know? Woo! It's real unfortunate. But I've kind of resolved to not really, to kind of go back to what I was doing and just build whatever deck sounds fun and, you know, try to win with that. You know, go back to spending about as much time building decks as actually playing the game, because that's fun to me. So, problem may be solved? We'll see, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've actually mentioned it anywhere except maybe Twitter. But yeah, I've been streaming again, you know, since VStream went down. Went back to Twitch. Things are going pretty decent there, you know. I guess, you know, if you want to plug, twitch.tv/ExtraHoliday. The description should have a link, actually. I think I updated it. So yeah, that's where I've been streaming. And if Pokemon is of your interest, then, you know, Mondays are always Pokemon days, so that's Monday nights for me. It's Sunday mornings for most people, but Monday night for me. It used to be that it was Monday mornings, but I actually do quite a bit on Sundays, so having to, because Sundays are the days that people play the Pokemon TCG at my local comic shop. So I would go there to play Pokemon, and then after that, I'd stick around because at that same comic shop, there's an improv class that I've been going to. And it's like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff to do in one night, you know. And then to also stream on top of that is like, that's a kind of a long day, you know. And a lot of the time when I'm playing a Pokemon game, I want to stream for longer because I like Pokemon a lot. So yeah, I swapped it to effectively Sunday mornings, but I can still technically call it Pokemon Day because for me it starts on Monday. And then yeah, that's the gist of it, you know. It's just and then also Wednesday and Friday are the other days that I've been streaming. So those are just kind of whatever I feel like streaming at the time. Like this last stream was Pokemon TCG, but it wasn't Pokemon Day. I just felt like, well, I mean, it's because the ranked ladder was ending that day, so I was like, okay, I'll just you know, stream until I get Masters or something. And then I was losing, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel like bothering, you know. This isn't how I want to play the game. It just baffles me, really. People who can just only play the meta strats over and over and over and over. Like, not come up with their own stuff. It's wild. It's wild to me. Oh, dang it, I thought that was gonna get it. It's just, I got too much creative energy, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, really. Actually. I am one of those people who has a billion ideas far more than he ever has energy for. Or time for, or money for. Yeah. It's a life to live, I suppose. But there could be worse problems, I guess, to have. We go to bonus? Go to bonus? Okay, I'll take coins. Fine. That's fine. Boink. Okay. I'd really like to get the Pika, though. That would be nice. Not quite, but I would need to be more careful about that. I've made that mistake several times. No, dang it. It's also not what I wanted. Because sometimes when it seems like it's going full speed, he'll catch it with the flipper and then it'll bounce up through the hole there. And then you'll get 2 letters for that one motion. But sometimes it just goes straight down the middle. Unfortunate. Nope, missed that. Oh, I heard the whale. The whale. Whale? Catfish. It's a catfish. Whiskash is a catfish. Huh. That's not really what I wanted, but okay. Alright. Well. Get in there. Get in. Oh, you dropped the ball. The literal seal-shaped ball. How dare. How dare. Uh-oh. Well, awkward. Okay, no. Got it. Okay, not quite what I meant to do with it, but that's fine. I'll hit something on the way down, right? You ever just have something that you haven't had in a while, like food-wise, and like really hits the spot? I kind of just had that. See, normally when I eat my chicken nuggets, I do it pretty normally. I cook up about 20 nuggets, and you know, I'll get myself some ketchup to dip in, and I'll have that with some fries. You know, I'll get some fries. It's just like you'd get at name a fast food place. However, one little trick I learned. It's not exactly the same as I used to do it there, but a little trick I learned from a previous job of mine is, I mean, it's not too crazy actually. It's just coating my nuggets in barbecue sauce to make them kind of, sort of barbecue wings, kind of, sort of. Because, I mean, at the pizza place I used to work at, we had wings, and that's how we'd sauce the wings. We'd throw them in a container with some whatever sauce is supposed to be on them, and then we just kind of like shake it up a bit. And I'm like, hey, I can do that at home. And because we ran out of our proprietary barbecue sauce at one point, I knew exactly which brand of barbecue sauce tasted most like the kind that, you know, I was frequently having for lunch at work. So I was like, cool, I can just kind of do this at home now. Because it was at that job that I learned that I like at least specific barbecue sauces. I can't say that I like it in general, Like I tried McDonald's barbecue sauce and I was like, no, this is not good. And I understand that barbecue sauce is something that can vary quite a bit from place to place. So I found out, yeah, it was at that job that I, tried the wings at one point. And I was like, wow, I like these. And then I figured out how to make them at home, which is neat. Oh, okay, this is just GG. Well, maybe I'll get to have more wings next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. Goes by a lot faster when I'm making conversation.